Hey everyone, it's Pixcalibur123, and we're going to be starting a new ZC quest. And I put each quest into a separate folder so that it's easy to find, so I don't mix quests up. Alright, so we're going to take this one. This one is called Hyrule's Resurrection, made by Jamian. I've kind of played some of his other quests already. And you notice a different kind of symbol there. It's not the link symbol, now it's a shield. Alright, so let us get started with this. Yeah, luckily, I have the most recent 2.5 ZC version, so it should work properly for this. And then you get some backstory here. And as you're reading this, it kind of sounds like Wind Waker. Very similar story to that. Now it's almost looking like Minish Cap in a way. I guess was it Vadi, kidnapped Zelda to take her power. Yeah, basic rules, 8 Triforce pieces. Alright, let's get started here. The music isn't exactly inviting, isn't it? And you notice the menu is a lot different from some of the other quests I've played. Now there are a lot of soundtracks in this game. I'm not going to try to name off half of them because probably half of them I don't know. I'll just name off the ones that I think I recognize, and then I think you can look them up on the MIDI menu. If you kind of upload the quest, you can look up most of the songs. So this one I think is an FF7 soundtrack. Oh, it's like you're fighting bosses or something. Alright, so you notice the enemy bait. It actually works pretty well, because if you put the enemy bait there, I think those are moblins, they'll go towards the enemy bait. And pick up your sword, which kind of looks like I don't know, like a banana or something. Yeah, this is another one of those very long quests. And I know I did Stranded, which is another one of Jamian's quest. And that one was already long enough. This one, I don't know if it's going to be at least as long or maybe a little longer, but probably more difficult. Usually you're used to starting with like simple music, nice peaceful place you start in. Now you're like already starting in some conflict. The rupees look different. The green ones are 1s, the blues are 5, that's traditional. But then as you get to the higher numbers, they kind of have different colors to them. Don't worry too much about getting injured because there's plenty of grass around the place, so you can cut all that for extra parts. And this is a kind of a black or dark purple rupee. This is 50. Good to pick up some quick cash. So just kind of scout around the place, scoop up free cash from these enemies. I think when an enemy dies, I think it's almost like the same animation. I don't know if it's the same animation, but it looks similar to like Minish Cap or something. Don't those enemies explode or something? I'm just gonna kind of scout around, see what I can find. And yes, you do have 8 directional movement in this quest, FYI. Alright, so the menu screen looks a bit different. I mean, this looks kind of a little complicated to explain. It'll become easier once you see more items fill in these slots. Again, you got your life, magic on the left, basic inventory supplies. I guess there's a map on your right, and then again you have the in-game clock that's literally like right there in front of you. Yeah, you want to just kind of get out of there fast because he's going to toss bombs at you. Not exactly what you want. I actually don't know how much damage those do. Honestly. I might take another file and just do a quick test run of it. Just kind of curious to see how much damage those bombs do. Besides the 50 rupees and the sword, there's really not much else here. Alright, so going into this tree house, little moblins to take out. And then you got an interesting moblin on the right there, one that just spews out a bunch of arrows. So just kind of get alongside it, don't be right in front of it. And after you beat that moblin, got this little bit completed. Well, at least you get something that's pretty helpful already. A spin attack. More useful for finding bombable walls. And now the town is all peaceful now. I don't think you can talk to any of these people. And here's some stuff to buy for later on. Now, you already have meat. I don't know even know if I would buy the charge ring, because it's not really that useful. Now, this you do want to get later on. And good thing we found that 50 rupees outside. We would use that to get the bomb back for essentially free. I think this is a potion shop. Not really sure, but that's what I'm thinking it is. And we can just get various hints about where to go. And you don't have to write any of it down because it's actually pretty self-explanatory what you need to do. And I think there's a free refill spot here. So in case you, for whatever reason, need that. Although I think when you restart from a saved file, I think you start with full heart, so I don't know why you would need that. I guess good to have in a pinch. Now, otherwise, there's not too much in this little village. Yeah, this one we're not doing for quite a while. And I mean quite a while. Alright, nothing else to do in the little village, so heading on outside into the main overworld. And this should be a very familiar tune. Yep, got the blank map to explore now. Classic FF6 tune here. I used to listen to this all the time. So, I don't know, just something about how the song is, or at least the track is written. Okay, that is a 10 rupee drop right there. That kind of grayish rupee there. The problem is with there's a 100 rupee that kind of looks the same. It's very hard to tell the two apart. So I'm just gonna be scouting around for this. First part, just kind of exploring around. Just kind of making mental notes of these locations. You just gotta remember to come back to half of these spots later on. I might as well grind up some money while I'm at it, since I'm gonna need a bunch of it to get basically a wallet. And not surprisingly, you're pretty restricted on where you can go. There's not many places you can go right now. again, you don't really need to worry about your health at this point because there's so much grass on these screens. Even a fairy fountain right here. Oh, I'm picking up some quick cash around here. I mean, I don't think money should really be an issue, especially when you get later on in the game, because there's a spot where you can basically get as much money as you want. Pretty much just grinding for cash right now. Not really doing anything in particular in this part. But just give you a sense of what the overworld will be like. And I'm not sure if this quest, I would say, is bigger or smaller than Stranded. I mean, it's not like it's a sequel or anything. I think they're standalone quests. The first place you're supposed to go is to a cave nearby. Kind of a little bit of a Zelda 1-ish feel to it. You know, you go across the bridge and you find this cave. And I think you actually need bombs for this cave, actually, so I'm gonna have to buy bombs unless I happen to find them by drop, so I'm not sure if any enemies drop bombs around here. So I might actually have to buy bombs. I mean, I have plenty of money to work with. So I might as well just go buy some bombs while I'm at it. I think your limit is traditional 8 bombs. So no tricks there. Alright, now that I have a supply of bombs, I can actually go into this place. I'm probably spared for the next part. Kind of a good introduction. And yeah, there's a key there, FYI, so probably save that for the next part. And we will start going into this cave. Alright, see you guys later.